Welcome to our 11th annual Ceremony of Carols and the first Ceremony of Carols for which I am the new head of school. It's a delight to have you here today. Our students have worked very hard to showcase their best performance. They've given significant effort, and they desire to give to you tonight a gift. The gift of song, the gift of poetry, the gift of works of art. And so we want to celebrate and applaud them for the work that they have done. So please join me in a round of applause in honor of their diligence and hard work of preparation. As these boys and girls, these young men and women share the gift of their talents with us tonight, we are reminded of another gift, the gift of Christmas. The message, the historic message of Christmas, is that God has chosen to speak into the world of human activity, the human story, through the person of Jesus of Nazareth. St. John described the birth of Jesus, in fact, as something like the speech of God taking on skin. And the Word became flesh and dwelt among us. Christmas is a time to celebrate God become man. And so we're going to rejoice with them tonight as they celebrate. We're going to give our best. Aren't we, students? Yeah? You excited? Fantastic. And then, parents, I do hope that you have a wonderful time tonight. And thank you so much. Enjoy the show.
watch that Christmas star.
Geste Fidelis is a Latin Christmas carol. To recount a complicated history, it's not quite certain just who wrote the original verses or just when it happened. Probably the 1700s, maybe just before they started, but I bet you'll recognize the tune. The fifth graders will sing 5 verses, divided among themselves, a few trios, a solo, and then verse 5 in unison. And we'd like to invite you to sing along with us during the refrain, which I can teach you right now. Just 3 words, a bit of repetition, but just 3 words. Repeat after me. Venite. Adoremus. Dominum. You've got it. As soon as you feel comfortable with the refrain, we'll hear it 5 times. Please do join in with us. Thank you.
Academy. The high school students are about to recite a poem for you called Christmas Bells. In this poem, this poem was written by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow in 1864. Henry Wadsworth Longfellow wrote over 1,000 poems in his life, including one titled Paul Revere's Ride, which students memorized here at 4th grade in JHEA. In this poem, Christmas Bells, the poet is hearing church bells ringing out across the countryside in the midst of civil war. The joyful sound of these bells contrasts with the harsh and violent reality of war.
Longfellow wrote Christmas Bells in a time of great tragedy in his life. Within 1 year, his wife passed away, and one of his sons was wounded in the Civil War. On the surface, Christmas Bells seems to be about Christmas joy and spirit, with phrases like familiar carols play and wild and sweet. However, as the poem progresses, a dark shadow of grief and war looms over the poet's mind. You'll hear lines about the cannons of war and an earthquake that seems to shake the foundation of the poem. In the end, the poet concludes with a message of profound hope that seems to echo with the sounds of the Christmas bells themselves. Please enjoy.
I heard the bells on Christmas Day, their old familiar carols play, and wild and sweet their words repeat, of peace on earth, goodwill to men. And thought how as the day had come, the belfries of all Christendom had rolled along the unbroken song, of peace on earth, goodwill to men.
Till ringing, singing on its way, the world revolved from night to day, a voice, a chime, a chant sublime,
of peace on earth, goodwill to men.
Then from each black accursed mouth the cannons thundered in the south, and with the sound the carols drowned,
of peace on earth, goodwill to men.
It was as if an earthquake rent the hearthstones of the continent, and made forlorn the households born,
of peace on earth, goodwill to men.
And in despair I bowed my head, there is no peace on earth, I said, for hate is strong and mocks the song,
of peace on earth, goodwill to men.
Then
pealed the bells more loud and deep, God is not dead, nor doth he sleep. The wrong shall fail, the right prevail, with peace on earth, goodwill to men.
Snow had fallen, snow on snow, snow on snow, in the bleak midwinter long ago. Our God, heaven cannot hold him, nor earth sustain. Heaven and earth shall flee away when he comes to reign. In the bleak midwinter, a stable place sufficed, the Lord God Almighty, Jesus Christ. Angels and archangels may have gathered there, cherubim and seraphim thronged the air. But his mother only, in her maiden bliss, worshipped the beloved with a kiss. What can I give him, poor as I am? If I were a shepherd, I would bring a lamb. If I were a wise man, I would do my part. Yet what can I give him? Give my heart.
'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there.
The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads, and Ma in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap.
When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the sash.
The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to the objects below, when what to my wondering eyes did appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer.
With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles, his courses they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name.
Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all.
As dry leaves that before the wild hurricanes fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too.
And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound.
He was dressed in all fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished in ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked just like a peddler just opened his pack.
His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as the snow.
The stump of his pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly.
He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf. I laughed when I saw him, in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread.
He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk. And laying a finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose.
He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight,
Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
To conclude our concert this evening, I would like to invite you to sing the final 2 songs with us, which are Joy to the World and Silent Night, and you will find the words to the verses we will sing in your program. And before we do that, I would like to invite to come up, please, Dr. Catherine Bond, please come up, Mrs. Ashley Darby, and Mrs. Anna Claire Barnes. We would like to thank you all for your excellent work in preparing the students for this ceremony. We are so grateful for each of you and the hard work you put into organizing this beautiful event. We have flowers for you from some little students. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you. So we're going to sing Joy to the World now. Thank you, Trinity. And the 7th graders are going to play a verse first by themselves, and then we will sing 2 verses. And thank you again for coming, and please enjoy the student artwork in the back and the cookie reception, and I hope you all have a blessed Christmas.
Wasn't that beautiful? Students, really very well done. Such beautiful performances, shining from beautiful hearts to celebrate this beautiful season. At Jackson Hole Classical Academy, we introduce our students to the fine arts because we believe that the fine arts introduce our students to beauty. And it was Prince Mishkin in Dostoevsky who said, "Beauty will save the world." That's very deep and profound, and we could talk about it for hours. But take it and mull it over. Beauty will save the world. There is something in what we do here tonight, and what we have done here tonight, and what we will continue to do in our conversations, that touches the heart in a way that somehow goes around the rationality. It doesn't require explanation, but we feel it. Families, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being part of our community, taking your time out of your busy schedules to come and celebrate these children, celebrate this academy, and celebrate one another. Enjoy your cookies, enjoy your conversation, and I look forward to seeing you in just a minute out there. Thank you so much.